Hi, welcome back to another edition of MSI Minute. On this edition, I have the pleasure of being joined by Stephen Kelly, our IT director. Good to not be so lonely on these MSI Minutes. I usually do them solo, so thanks for joining me. The topic we're going to cover is DevOps. It's become a very, very popular buzzword in the IT community, so we wanted to talk a little bit about that. So Stephen, just a little bit of history on DevOps.
Sure. Starting about 2008 is really when the idea of DevOps began to be developed. Combining the agile methodologies in development with deployment is really what kickstarted the push.
Yeah, and that push has continued to this day. You know, some interesting stats that we've learned is that in the month of April alone, which is in the middle of this whole coronavirus pandemic, there were nearly 700 positions with DevOps listed on LinkedIn alone. So clearly the demand is there, and it makes sense also because there's also a need for people to be working, in the cloud and making this push and really any company to do that. So it's just interesting that way. So can you talk about why the demand is so high in terms of the benefit?
Yeah, absolutely. Really the key benefit and why teams and companies implement the DevOps type of philosophy is at the end of the day increasing and speeding up their go-to-market from their code to deployment. The automation that it brings also allows the team members to dedicate on customer-facing activity rather than provisioning infrastructure and more back-end work.
Yeah, I think the speed at which they can operate is really important, especially in today's world. So certainly we think DevOps is going to continue to be a popular buzzword and in-demand position. So whether you're a candidate looking or a client looking to hire somebody, certainly think of MSI due to our expertise and our leadership in the space. So hopefully you found this information useful, as usual, I hope. So thanks for joining us on another edition of MSI Minute, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.